All right, so music radio creatives Izabela Russell recently said on her YouTube channel that she sees a mass revolution coming to the voiceover industry. Here's a clip.
I think that moving forward, we are going to have enormous exodus of voiceover artist people or people who wanted to be voice over artists, and we are going to see only the top remain, because the sad reality is, as the sample you've played, AI is good enough for most of the kind of budget friendly projects, and those really incredible voice artists will be still used perhaps for more premium projects, but the selection will be incredibly harsh. So out of the 100, maybe 5 will remain. So yes, we are on the cusp of a massive voiceover artist revolution, and I don't think there is anything stopping it.
And while Izabela's take is blunt and stark, it's not new. Do I agree with her? Yes and no. I'll get to that in a minute. I do agree, and I've said this for years, that AI will obliterate the entire bottom end of this industry, where price is and always has been the primary driver. And I think that's a good thing because, in a large part, it's going to, for those of us that have taken the time to train, to build our businesses, to command pro rates, it's going to take the clients for whom quality has never been a concern. It's going to take those clients and that garbage work right off the table for human voice actors, and that's a good thing. And at the same time, it will give those clients a better solution to their problem. It will be cheaper, they will have less interaction with human voice actors. Everybody should be happy. But for those who haven't taken the time to get the training, to build your business, to get really good and command pro rates, there's a reckoning coming. AI will beat up and take the lunch money of untrained and undertrained voice actors. AI is good right now, and it's getting better all the time. And part of the slowdown that we're seeing now in 2023 in the voiceover industry is due to the advances of artificial intelligence and synthetic voices. So what do we do as voice actors? What do we do now that push is, in fact, coming to shove? Now that the robots can do what most voice actors can do. Again, most voice actors being untrained or undertrained. Well, the truth is we have the same choice now that we have always had, except now the stakes are higher than they ever have been before. The choice is train, get better, improve, hone your craft, learn to be a great voice actor, invest in yourself, go all in, go big, go huge, or go home. Now, some say people like me and Paul Strickverda and J. Michael Collins are elitists and gatekeepers because we dare tell people to get trained and get really good at the craft and to treat the craft and business like a craft and a business, that we're dinosaurs and that Fiverr and Upwork, etc., are the future of the voiceover industry. Yet we insisted, train, get better, improve, work the craft. We begged, we pleaded, we still do. The fact is, really good voice actors will continue to book work. But the work that we used to do to get really good in this business, the e-learning, the corporate training, the YouTube narration, a lot of that work is not going to be around. And so the gap between the well-trained, experienced voice actor and the untrained or undertrained, inexperienced voice actor, that gap will become a chasm, because without that workaround, it's going to be a lot harder to get really good in this business. Does that mean that voiceover and voice acting will die altogether? No, it does not. Does it mean that there will be a mass exodus of 80% of all the talent in this business? Absolutely not. Look, we're all being sold AI as a time saver. But is it really? Is it really a time saver for you to check yourself out at the Kroger? Is it really faster to get your burger and fries from a kiosk than it is from a real human? Heck, does it save you any time to pump your own gas? No, it does not. And New Jersey is the only state in America that gets that. But all three of those solutions are cheaper for the corporations that put them into place. They save the corporations money, but they make the client experience, the customer experience, shittier and more time expensive for you. I'm scanning my own kumquats, but I'm not saving any time. You can use that, by the way. Somebody says, hey, how's Walter and his new girlfriend? You can go, not good. He's back to scanning his own kumquats. And in the same way, corporations will see AI and synthetic voices as a cost savings. But is it really cheaper to have a producer muck around with an AI voice interface for 2 hours, or to call in a pro voice actor to knock out that copy in 2 to 3 takes, maybe 15 or 20 minutes? Jamie Muffett, who hosts the VO School podcast, and by the way, if you're new in this business and you're not listening to the VO School podcast, you should be. Jamie brought up a great point. He said, you know what? We've had 4K cameras in iPhones for almost a decade now. Is that what production companies use to shoot movies and national TV commercials? No, it's not. There will always be clients to whom quality matters. There will always be people, and yes, companies, who value relationships and want to work with flesh and blood people and who put their money where their mouth is. There will always be people who not only value relationships, but who will insist on working with human beings to create authentic and, yes, authentically imperfect creative work. So let's be clear, this insistence upon training and getting better and treating the craft in business like a craft in the business is not and never has been about gatekeeping and keeping people out of this business. It is about keeping people who love this business and who invest in themselves and who are willing to do the hard work in this business. Technology made it possible for so many great people to get into voiceover, and that has been a fantastic thing for them as individuals and for us as an industry. And ironically, it will be because of technology that only the best and the strongest will survive and endure. Look, I hope that everyone who loves voiceover and voice acting can practice this art at whatever level they choose to do so. But the fact is, because of the way the world has changed, that's going to be harder for all of us moving forward, especially for hobbyists and part-timers. But this world needs more people who love what they do and who make the world a better place by doing it. And this business needs people who love to be great voice actors, who invest in themselves, commit to themselves, try to get better every single day, and try to become the best voice actors and collaborators and people that they can be. So if you love this business and you're committed to being the best you can be, then train, improve, hone your craft. Be as authentically human as possible. Be a great voice actor. Go all in. Go big. But if you just want to coast, not invest in yourself, be mediocre at best, and work for $50 a holler, then please, go home. For more information on the VO Freedom Master Plan, which teaches voice actors a proven system to market their services directly to clients to stably and effectively build their businesses, click the link in the description or show notes below. And to get my Move, Touch, Inspire newsletter for voice actors, which comes out weekly, almost every Thursday, click that link in the description as well. If you found value in this video, if you think it will help other people, then by all means, please share it with them, send it to them, email it to them, share it on social media, however you prefer to do so. And if you'd like to comment, if you'd like to weigh in, if you'd like to ask a question, do that in the comments below, or in the VO Pro community at vopro.app, or even in the VO Freedom Facebook group. I'll put that link in the description below as well. And the second thing is, take time to watch this video right here. Thank you so much for your contributions to our collective discussions, and we will see you back here again next week.